Agnieszkas, thank you for having me. I feel so humbled to be here. I represent a generation that, in many ways, already knows how we've been failed. We are no strangers to protesting injustice. This summer alone has seen youth uprisings in Nepal, Angola, and Indonesia, to say nothing of ongoing youth mobilization worldwide for a free Palestine. And wherever we live, we've grown up in the shadow of the climate crisis with the threats, sacrifices, and scarcities that will entail looming over us. We know what that means for our lives, in no small part thanks to the people in this room. And we are told by leaders across the board that we are the future. But when it comes to the ongoing pandemic, our present is being stolen right in front of our eyes. For adults, the relentless beat of back to normal, ignoring, downplaying, and concealing both the prevalence of airborne transmission and the threat of long COVID, manifested in a series of choices.
My turn to speak. So I am reading from the scientists right now. Disease control. COVID-19 is spread from person to person by respiratory droplets, which are largely projected when you cough, sneeze, talk, and sing. Cloth face masks act as barriers. Shut up! Cloth face masks act as barriers, preventing those around you from inhaling these droplets. According to Dr. Burgess, who works for the CDC, if you wear a cloth face mask, you can protect others from exposure to your droplets by 60 to 95%. These are scientists speaking.
Young people lacked both real choice in the matter and information about what was being chosen for us. Here's what we know about SARS-CoV-2. It is airborne, floating and lingering in the air. One infection can result in disabling damage to almost every cell in the body, from the brain and heart to the nerves and blood vessels. Every subsequent infection increases the risk of long COVID and places people who already have it in greater danger.
You listen to the scientists. You listen to the experts. These are scientists speaking. You listen to the scientists. You listen to the experts. You listen to the doctors. You listen to people.
Secretary Kennedy's panel on vaccine changed its broad recommendations on COVID-19 vaccines today. Are you comfortable with that change, or would you like to see Americans take the vaccines that were developed under your tenure?
Yeah. Well, the vaccines, according to a lot of people, and if you look at George said, have had a tremendous, Operation Warp Speed. It was, just according to just about everybody, was one of the greatest things that any president has ever done in this country. So we're very proud of it. I'm very proud of it.
Who have dedicated their entire life to this work. This is science. We are humanity. If all they're asking from us is to wear a mask over my mouth, I don't want to do it.
The President and I want to wish every American a very Merry Christmas.
During the sacred season, Christians celebrate the greatest miracle in human history.
As you know, this Christmas is different than years past. We are battling a global pandemic that has affected all of us. Yet, through this great challenge, we have been inspired by the kindness and courage of citizens across this country. Teachers have worked extraordinarily hard to keep our children learning. Students have delivered groceries to elderly neighbors. Communities have found new ways to stay connected to one another. Courageous first responders, doctors, and nurses have given everything to save lives. Brilliant scientists have developed treatments and vaccines.
I'm also very proud of Regeneron and some of the things that came out of, all of the labs and all of the research that we've done. So I don't know exactly what the final determination is, but I had the vaccine. I was very happy with it. Here I am. Right? We are delivering millions of doses of a safe and effective vaccine that will soon end this terrible pandemic and save millions and millions of lives.
Here's what we don't know, is what it does to reinfect children over and over and over again with no end point in sight from the day they are born. We are about to find out. As Dr. Akiko Iwasaki says, at this point, the whole population is the control group. And after only 5 years, long COVID has surpassed asthma as the most common chronic illness in children.
We're grateful for all of the scientists, researchers, manufacturing workers, and service members who have worked tirelessly to make this breakthrough possible. It is truly a Christmas miracle.
What are those? Our new fall arsenal of vaccines. So needles? Yes, we have a new COVID booster, likely available in late September, pending approval by the FDA. Is this new? It's an updated formula to target XBB COVID subvariants. But isn't EG5 the variant on the rise right now? EG5 and XBB have similarities, so the formula should still be effective. And this is different from the boosters out now? Right, those target the BA5 subvariant, which have less similarities to the newer variants. Okay, next, the new RSV vaccine. A common respiratory virus with heightened risk for seniors and infants. This vaccine protects those demographics. Do I need it? The CDC recommends it for people over 60, but you should talk to your doctor. And what's the last one? The flu vaccine. What? No details? Nothing? It's a flu vaccine. We recommend it.
Please, only listen to the experts. That's all I have to say.
I am terrified for the children who do not or soon will not know a world without debilitating pain and exhaustion, who cannot trust their bodies to play, explore, and imagine, and who will not know the potential of their own minds unfettered by the cognitive damage from a COVID-19 infection. And I am furious on their behalf. It is neglect of the highest order to look children in the eyes and say, we knew how to protect you, and we didn't do it. We have access to a technology to prevent airborne disease, something that millions of our ancestors and millions of people around the world today would kill for.
During this wonderful time of year, we also give thanks for the brave and selfless Americans who keep us safe. We are forever grateful for the men and women of law enforcement and the heroes of the United States military.
In this holy season, we thank God for His infinite love, and we pray that the light of His glory will forever shine on this magnificent land. On behalf of Melania and the entire Trump family, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I can feel him in Hawkins, and he's hurt. He's hurting. But he's still alive, and he's not going to stop. We have to kill him.
After what we've been through, this thing, it ties us together forever.
Wherever this blood leads, I need you to fight one last time. Let's end this, kid.
Burn commencing in 5, 4, 3.
Come on.
2.
Found you.
And
Of you missed your prom, sporting events, and celebration with your friends, but you were quick to find new ways to stay connected and active while remaining focused on finishing your education. You proved to the entire world that you can set your mind to something important, push through and succeed, showing all of us that you, our next generation, already possess the strength and resilience of the American spirit.
And I shudder to think of where we will be in another 5 years of unmitigated infection and reinfection. But let me say on the topic of generational memory that while I imagine no one in this room was alive in the time of Jon Snow or Ignaz Semmelweis, many of you fought the long and hard battle against indoor smoking. My only memory of that era, at almost 20 years old, is being confused as a child about the no smoking signs on planes. Who would do that? That's gross. My hope for this event and my belief in this community rest on the belief that we can and we must do that again. We can recognize filtered air as a human right as intuitively as we do filtered water. We can create clean air infrastructure that is so ubiquitous and so obviously necessary, tomorrow's children don't even know why we need it. We need the people who remember 2020, who were not, like me, 14 in 2020, to be loud about the world that we were promised at the onset of the pandemic, one where we and our institutions promised each other that if we only got out of that desperate acute phase, we would do everything we could to protect our communities going forward.
Think about getting older, but I used to take pills for fun. I take just a lot.
20,000 people a night, private planes.
Ozzy's one regret is that he never really said goodbye to his fans.
It was the middle of the night.
I went smack.
He'd broken his king neck.
He comes out of surgery and he's far worse.
Having to cancel the tour, that was really his biggest heartbreak.
I took Dad to the studio every single day. He'd get comfortable and it was like the magic would begin.
You were able to access being a psychopath mental patient.
Why was that so easy? I had a lot of practice.
Kelly was very emotional. That was my dad again. Oh my God, he's having a great time. Well, of course, he's making music. He's doing what he loves to do.
Oh, and I had a blast. That was the best medicine I ever had. I'm not good at being sick. I belong up there,
What do you think of a big farewell show?
If I'm gonna go up there, I want to be up there. The old Ozzy thing.
I think that's fuel for my dad.
You can't help but find him very endearing.
She wants to throw him a regal send-off, the one he deserves.
Again, Ozzy is cutting the path for us.
If my life's coming to an end, I really can't complain. I had a great life.
Had a brilliant career and it ended in a brilliant way.
Welcome to 4G. Don't touch my hair, man.
All right. This is the new version. This is 5G.
No, now it's 4G.
It's just 5G. So
okay, all right.
now it's 5G.
This is 5G, I think.
It's a 5G.
What you talking about?
Just a 5G. Just say a 5. Just say 5G.
All aboard the 5G train. How many bloody G's are there?
I'll take it from there.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna lose Ozzy and bring in the new one.
Marker.
Ozzy's in the background, guys.
What?
He's in the background.
Is this the way out?
The new buyback program. You buy it now, we buy it back when it's time to upgrade. It's Bieber, 6G Fever.
What's a 6G?
What the f***'s a Bieber?
I don't know, kinda looks like a girl.
Right?
Marines, actually.
How long are you here for?
A few weeks.
30 seconds left. Just get us in field goal range.
22!
The blackout may run along the entire northwest corridor.
What's going on?
Get to the cabin.
You take
care of your brother, you hear me?
Now go now, go. Why you still can? Let's go.
If you're seeing this broadcast, you are in a part of the country no longer controlled by the government of the United States.
Boys, I love you both, but I want you to do what I would do. Kill this piece.
They mess with the wrong family.
How did this happen?
There's a new class of weapon. Everything went offline and never came back. They wipe us out, including U.S. Central Command.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm gonna fight. Anybody who wants to join is welcome to it. We'll hit them on our terms. We're the Wolverines, and we create chaos. We need to steal that weapon. It'd be the foothold we need and take our homes back.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Relax. And squeeze.
What on earth? Oh!
We need a plan.
Tony, can we liven it up?
Friday, drop a beat.
Yes!
Nice shield, Cap.
You too, Cap.
You dance?
But of course! Less dance, more smash!
Who are you?
I'm the collector. Behold, my collection. When you get to be as big a deal as I am, it's all about rare, one of a kind. But it's still not enough. That's why I've decided to collect Avengers. Take them!
Thor, buddy. Uh-oh. I overdressed. Better change. No. No. Ribbit. Nice.
Corporal Jeffrey Owen Barnes, Marine Barracks Windward, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
Corporal Barnes, name some reasons why a Marine would receive a code red.
Being late for platoon or company meetings, keeping his barracks in disorder, falling back on a run.
Have you ever received a code red?
Yes, sir. We were doing 7-man assault drills and my weapon slipped. It was just because it was over 100 degrees and my palms were sweaty and I'd forgotten to use the resin like we were taught.
What happened?
That night, the guys in my squad threw a blanket over me, took turns punching me in the arm for 5 minutes, and then they poured glue on my hands. And it worked, too, because I ain't never dropped my weapon since.
Was Private Santiago ever late for platoon meetings?
Yes, sir.
Was his barracks ever in disorder?
Yes, sir.
Did he ever fall back on a run?
All the time, sir.
Did he ever, prior to the night of September 6th, receive a code red?
No, sir.
Never?
No, sir.
You got a code red because your palms were sweaty. Why didn't Santiago, this burden to his unit, ever get one?
Dawson wouldn't allow it, sir.
Dawson wouldn't allow it.
The guys talked tough about Santiago, but they wouldn't go near him. They were too afraid of Dawson, sir.
Object. The witness is speculating. I'll rephrase. Jeffrey, did you ever want to give Santiago a code red?
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you?
Because Dawson would kick my butt, sir.
Good enough. Captain Ross is going to ask you some questions now.
Corporal Barnes, I hold here the Marine Outline for Recruit Training. Are you familiar with this book?
Yes, sir.
Have you read it?
Yes, sir.
Good. Would you turn to the chapter that deals with code reds, please?
Sir?
Just flip to the page in the book that discusses code reds.
Well, you see, sir, code red is a term that we use. I mean, just down at Gitmo. I don't know if
Oh,
it's
we're luck
actually-
then. Standard operating procedure, Rifle Security Company, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Now, I assume we'll find the term code red and its definition in that book. Am I correct?
No, sir.
No? Corporal Barnes, I'm a Marine. Is there no book, no manual or pamphlet, no set of orders or regulations that lets me know that as a Marine, one of my duties is to perform code reds?
No, sir. No book, sir.
No further questions.
Corporal, would you turn to the page in this book that says where the mess hall is, please?
Well, Lieutenant Caffey, that's not in the book, sir.
You mean to say in all your time at Gitmo, you've never had a meal?
No, sir. 3 squares a day, sir.
I don't understand. How did you know where the mess hall was if it's not in this book?
Well, I guess I just followed the crowd at chow time, sir.
No more questions.
For them, this is just some place. For us, this is our home. Thank you.
Well, if they're a certain distance from me, or if they're a certain distance from each other, they do. In the case of me, I'm not close to anybody. I'd like to be close to these two gentlemen. They're hardworking, great men, but they just said, frankly, let's keep it this way. So obviously, in my case, I'm very far away from everyone. But if you look at all of those people over there, every one of them, from what I see, these are White House staffers, they're White House representatives, they're White House executives, and everybody has a mask on. We've had just about everybody I've seen today has worn a mask.
Get her down! So I've been on hold, and now my sister is full-on possessed. You know what? I will ask. Mom, was Esther baptized? No!
Got it.
Not as such.
Tell them we're open to it. Welcome to the Undervale. We know about the smell, and we're trying.
I run a haunted hotel. Oh!
Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. There's chambers, they're gathered for the feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Relax at the night, man. We are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Come on, you don't remember me? Abaddon from hell.
Oh, right. Abaddon. How's it going, man?
We're going for a classic haunting, scary but fun scary.
Which means no murderers or perverts or pervert murderers.
Not too late to keep the perverts.
But everybody I've seen today has worn a mask.
President Trump says wearing a mask isn't hard as he headed to a military hospital in Maryland this afternoon. Earlier today, former President Jimmy Carter and his wife posted a photo with the caption, "Masks save lives." Mr. Trump is facing new criticism for his handling of the pandemic.
President Trump arrived at Walter Reed Military Medical Center donning a navy blue mask during a visit with wounded service members and healthcare workers who've treated COVID patients.
I think it's a great thing to wear a mask. I've never been against masks.
Eyes without a face. Eyes without a face. Got no human grace. Your eyes without a face. I spend so much time believing all the lies. Keep the dream alive.
They got you. Without a thought. Without a fight. Just like France. Just like Russia. Just like China. Welcome, comrade.
If you could do anything with your life, what would you like to do?
Well, my father told me what it was like before the war. He said every man was free. I want my country back.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the Axis powers of America. And to the republic for which it stands. One nation, under rule, divided, with liberty and justice for none.
Evil triumphs only when good men do nothing.
I'm here because I want to do the right thing.
Take this. What is this? A way out.
Sir, it is my esteemed pleasure to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Donald Trump. It's the Donald! Oh my God!
Hey, Donald.
Told me you were here. You look great.
Well, thank you very much. Donald owns this restaurant. This is my friend Mike McNeil.
Hey, listen. Are you bagging her? Huh? Are you? No, we just met. Well, call me, Liz.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
Okay, boys, it's time to get serious. So let me tell you that all the money that I win from you tonight is the first income I've gotten that's not been garnished by the Bank of Margot.
I hope you have a good lawyer.
Hey, Donald, listen, it's 50 cents to open. Okay, here's a news flash. You're rich, all right?
And I didn't get rich by throwing away quarters. All right, okay.
Samantha, a cosmopolitan, and Donald Trump. You just don't get more New York than that.
Look at this, right here on the street. It's Donald Trump.
What are you, morons?
Wade,
Trump?
I hear Kelson finally dumped you.
Not exactly, no. We just came to a mutual understanding that she couldn't bear me for another second.
Mike?
Randall? Donald?
Mr. Trump here wrote The Art of the Deal. Then he wrote a new bestseller, The Art of the Comeback.
2 books. Wow.
Donald Trump, I'd like you to meet... Oh, what am I talking about? All you handsome zillionaires know each other.
Donald!
Maxwell Sheffield, how do you do?
Cuddy is going to crash and burn and take his clients with him.
Excuse me.
Dalton, I'm here with Donald Trump, for God's sake. How long is it going to be?
I have checks sitting on 2 tables. Ah, Miss Ayers, how nice to see you. I have Mr. Cuddy's usual table.
Cuddy?
Sorry, Frank, but I'm gonna go crash and burn with Cuddy. Call me.
Hi, Dad. It's so proud of me. I'm gonna win this race.
Waldo, you're the best son money can buy.
Thanks, Dad.
Look, without Derek Zoolander, male modeling wouldn't be what it is today.
Actually, hiring Eddie was my idea from the beginning.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
The Donald is here, live on Monday Night Raw. Hey, look at this! Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Donald Trump taking down Vince McMahon! Oh, my God! The hostile takeover of Donald Trump on Vince McMahon has happened at WrestleMania 23. I didn't think he would do it!
Okay, kids, make it fast. I've got a plane to catch.
We've created a magazine. Mr. Trump, we give you Scabby.
We are not merely transferring power from one administration to another, or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people.
And we give it back to you, the people.
For too long, a small group in our nation's capital
Are corrupt.
has reaped the rewards of government,
The rich.
while the people have borne the cost.
The oppressors of generations who have kept you down with myths of opportunity.
The establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country.
And do you accept the resignation of all of these liars? Of all the corrupt?
That all changes, starting right here and right now, because this moment is your moment. It belongs to you.
None shall interfere. Do as you please.
January 20th, 2017 will be remembered as the day the people became the rulers of this nation again. The United States of America.
It will endure.
So what do you think of my Trump Home mattress collection by Serta? Finally, the same luxury and comfort I demand in my hotels.
Oh, they'll never count sheep again.
Listen, why don't you come work for me?
What do you have in mind?
Something you were born to do.
Welcome to Room 9.
Looking good, number 9, looking good.
Where's your dignity?